that cough. That's my brother, even more Batman. He says the Civil War is about states' rights. He says we gotta stop tearing down statues of heroes.
Welcome back to Cream Crew.
No. My Dragon Ball Z book came.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah, no big deal. But someone made a printing error, and it seems like the pages were printed back to front.
Welcome back to Cream Crew.
No, what Tom finish?
Okay.
Well, you know, Tom can't carry this whole thing on his back. He needs a response. That's how conversation works.
Why that sucks. Why is it like that, Tom?
Oh, I guess probably some sort of printing error, if I had to guess.
Right. Welcome back to Cream Crew.
Welcome back to Cream Crew.
How is everybody's morning going?
Oh, I didn't get my Dragon Ball Z book yet, so my day is ruined.
Make sure when you open it, you check that it's not printed back to front.
Mm-hmm.
Now,
Is yours in English
Tom,
as well?
is this a joke that it's supposed to be read in Japanese? It's like you're reading it from a manga, or is it an actual printing error? Okay, just making sure.
That's the bit.
That was pretty good.
The bit is my Western ignorance,
Right.
and it's back to front.
That's pretty good.
For that reason alone, should the Japanese people cease populating their island and fade into that good night, I will be fine with it.
Okay. Well,
Welcome back to Cream Crew.
Well, gentlemen, today we have a lot to discuss. There's a lot going on. There's a lot going on in the world right now, and I don't want to talk about any of it. But what I do want to talk about is anything that we want to dissect here on this lovely show. I really had nothing there. I had everything I just said had zero substance. And I'm trying to channel in my inner podcast voice to try to have anything to say at all. Which actually... Oh, go ahead.
Why do you think Japanese do back to front? Because don't they also write back to front? Don't you read from the left to the right or right to the left for some reason?
I think that's just the way they've been doing it, bro.
Why?
That's just whenever they were like writing, they're like, we're going to go do it this way.
Doesn't everyone do it the other way, though? You think
It was actually decided during one of the Shogunate Wars. That's what they fought over.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
They had an actual war about standardizing right to left or left to right.
Kind of an important decision, isn't it?
I don't really know if you're
guess.
lying or not.
Okay, well, I don't know. Do some research, read a fucking book. Left to right.
What if you could just tell me, are you lying or no?
No, for real.
Well, if that's real, that's awesome.
That's kind of cool.
I
The
would.
silly things we have wars over.
You know, I mean, what's crazy is that feels like a pretty fucking sweet storyline for a like a movie. You know what I mean?
Left to right.
Especially they fucking
Right to left.
Especially they kill they kill a guy, right? They kill a guy and the people stumble upon it the next day like, what the hell? And they look up at the wall and then like in blood is written, "You're next," and they're like, what? What is this? What is this collection of words exactly? He's like, read it left to right, and they're like, oh, those bastards.
Well, what they do first is they trying to figure out who did it, right?
Right.
And then they see the body, and everyone's like, "We can't possibly figure out who did this. Yeah, they got away clean." And then one guy who's kind of smarter than the rest, he's like, "The blade strikes a girl from a left to right." And that is their first clue.
So you think that even when they slash, they go right to left?
Yes. Yes.
Right.
The different clans
That
slash
feels-
the different ways.
That feels a bit more unbelievable, but I'll roll with it. I would like to think that, maybe there is some validity to it.
Oh, I don't see why not.
Well, I mean, just, I think for just combat techniques, I think that they would do whatever they could. But I mean, like, I see it makes sense where you're coming from. I'm just like, what if he missed? He went right to left, missed, and then he caught him on the left to right.
I like how you didn't even know this was the thing that happened, and now you're the expert.
Okay, never said I was an expert. Just saying, just in terms of believability, because I was like, I don't know if I believe what he's saying about literally fighting a war over which direction are we riding. And I was when you said that's real, which I still don't know if it is, and I refuse to research. I refuse to become more.
It's real. It's fucking real.
Sure, we'll see.
Okay, well, whatever.
Everybody knows, and Don will back me up on this. You're the biggest liar on this podcast, and I think
what I think is Tom might be attempting to become the biggest liar in this podcast. He's like, certain other members of this podcast tell lies all the time to manufacture a bit, so I'm gonna tell a silly fib, and maybe we can talk about it for 50 minutes.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell a silly jab. Is what he's saying.
I've been trying to find, but my Google foo sucks, so I don't know. But I've been trying to find anything about the right to left war.
All right, so he's definitely lying.
From Edo period Japan.
And I want to say, let me tell you something. I want to say something. I've never been more disappointed in my life.
I got one over on you. Yes.
Because I will say this.
Well,
now
you
that
do
we
want to
know
believe silly Japanese guys would go to war about that.
now that we know it's fiction, we can at least make this a thing. I think we can totally make this a thing.
You guys are fucking retarded. Holy shit. Classic.
I mean,
classic bit.
I think it's really rude. I think it's really rude of you to call retarded people stupid and trick them like that, dude.
It's really rude of me to make retarded people believe retarded things.
Yeah.
I feel that.
Here's the thought
up.
process. In medieval Europe, they'd go to war about silly things all the time. So I don't think it's not completely out of the realm of possibility that there's some like outrage about standardization.
I also have no conceptual idea of when the Asian territories started. Like I would imagine that it would be so long ago that there would be some kind of crazy, stupid war like that.
Sign of the peace treaty.
I cannot read the piece of
Not that way.
Yes, you can. You can.
Sign it right. Sign it right.
He's trying to sign it the wrong way.
Yeah.
And then they have to get another one written up
Grab his
because he's
hand.
written the wrong way.
Looks up slowly. Sign it the correct way.
Our Western allies will hear of this.
You know,
You are a traitor to your country.
What?
I'm trying to think of what's the dumbest war. I mean, probably World War I, right? That has to be the dumbest reason why a war started.
Well, why do you think it started?
The assassination of Franz Ferdinand, right?
Well, some historians would say that is the match that lit the powder keg, but certainly was not the sole reason for the war.
I mean, I would say that just because there's generalized conflicts going around. I mean, I think that is the literal reason that the domino effect happened between all the petty bullshit going on. I would say, I'm going to stand by what I said. No, I'm going to stand by what I said.
I'm going to say the silliest war was in the Edo period when the Japanese
Here we go.
fought over
Here we go.
what? over whether it was left to right or right to left. It's not a new bit.
It's not it's not real, Tom. I would also say the Civil War was pretty fucking stupid here in America.
Oh, okay. So you don't believe in states' rights?
No. No. No, I'm gonna immediately say no.
Well, dude, I don't know what to tell you then. You've clearly fucking listened to too much NPR.
Tiny Desk concerts? Isn't that NPR? Don't they do that? Or no?
What's
I
that?
don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
Okay, yeah.
So I
no.
don't listen to that bullshit.
Okay, let's all act like we haven't fucking put on a little Tiny Desk concert. Let me see here. Yep, NPR music. Okay, just making sure. There it is.
You know, Knights would have fucking decimated Samurai. Decimated. It would have been a bloodbath.
I refuse to believe it.
Those stupid gay katanas. Oh, cool. How'd you like this giant two-handed broadsword that you're not tall enough to wield?
I'm
But I am.
going to swing it at you so slow because I can barely move. They would just push him over.
No, that's a myth. Dude, it'd be like Shadow of the Colossus. They're not pushing anyone over.
They are pushing someone over. They're gonna bop him in the fucking ankle. They're gonna be like, oh, and then fall down.
Their best hope is to hope that they
English guy.
they have some spare. Their only best hope is they have some of those spare snow vehicles from fucking Star Wars, and they can attach the rope and like wrap it around their leg. That's their best hope.
They fucking jolt that katana in between the giant seams that these other stupid big ass swords wouldn't be able to get through. How are they penetrating our armor? Could it be?
They can't penetrate the armor.
Yeah, they could.
It's too powerful. No.
No.
That
The
stupid
gaps.
slashing-
No. Because the gaps between all of the pieces, they would just fucking shove their katanas in there, and the guy'd be like, "Why am I bleeding?"
And then he would crush their tiny skulls with his big meaty paws.
No, he wouldn't even know where they're at. He's like, "Where are they?" Because he's looking through a fucking 1 centimeter wide slit in his fucking helmet.
Oh,
Why
yeah,
is
much
it
better to
dark
have-
in here?
Much
No,
better to have
shut up.
giant fucking
Shut
holes
up.
in the mask. You shut up.
Elementary school.
You fucking shut up.
This is one of those arguments where you'd like recess would end and you'd be borderline crying.
Yeah. And I want to put out there that Tom is the one on the verge of tears. I want to say that right now. Tom's on the verge.
I don't even deny it. It's true. Fucking, I'm going home and printing out like a Wikipedia page.
You know what's fucked up is you go back to your desk from that recess, and before you went out, you were drawing knights, and you come back to it, and you like crumble up the paper.
No, I would draw a bunch of dead Japanese men around their feet.
Big
Yeah, for real.
clunky fucks. You make me look like an idiot.
Meanwhile, you're there in your fucking Naruto headband.
Yeah, Naruto
Smug.
headband. I'm like leaning back at my desk, looking at you the whole class. I keep like making noises so you'll look over. I'm the most morbidly obese person in the room. Seem to have won that one. Mrs. Thomas, will you tell him to be quiet? All right, Hannah, stop bullying Tom.
Hannah, stop sitting in your glee.
You made your point. I guess I did.
Well, I don't like this conversation anymore.
I'm with you, Tom. I think knights would fuck up a samurai.
They would.
You start
They
crying
would.
too.
Cry together.
I think they fucking would. You know, it's pretty gay of you to come in and defend him like that, dude. It seems like that's the friend that you guys practice kissing after school. It was your friend's house, dude. You want to put on Kingdom of Heaven and practice kissing again?
Yeah,
I'm
we
at
take
my
turns
house.
over
I'm
who's
at
the fair lady.
I'm at my house in my yard. I'm actually your next door neighbor, and you're like, he's just taunting us. I'm watching Last Samurai. in my front yard on a
In
portable
your
DVD player.
kimono.
Yeah, in my full kimono, and not realizing that it's like a woman's like geisha kimono. I think it's so I'm like, but they're cool.
sweet.
Yeah,
I'm in the full
kind
white.
of-
I'm in the full white geisha face paint and everything too. My hair pulled back and everything in my front yard.
with the two chopsticks.
Exactly. Yeah.
interlaced.
My dad's like, "How to take that shit off now?" I'm like, "So, Daddy, soon." Hey everyone, we want to take a quick break to thank this week's sponsor, Factor. If you're like me and you're on the go all the time, you're a busy guy or gal, it's nice to have something like Factor where it's an easy to make, delicious meal that comes right to your door. Choose from a weekly menu of 35 options, including popular options like Calorie Smart, Keto, Protein Plus, or vegan and veggie options. Also, discover more than 60 add-ons every week, like breakfast, on-the-go lunch, snacks, and beverages to help you stay fueled and feel good all day long, baby. But let me tell you about some of the main reasons why I like Factor and why I would recommend it to everybody. The meals only take about 2 minutes to make, and they're chef crafted. They're delicious. They were made by somebody who has good taste buds, unlike us. They feed us. They feed us all the beautiful nutrients. And what are you looking for? Gourmet meals? Will look no further with Factor. You can try meals that feature premium ingredients like filet mignon, shrimp, truffle butter, broccolini, and asparagus. Do you like when your piss smells bad? Me too. They're no fuss, no mess meals, and Factor meals eliminate the hassle of prepping, cooking, or cleaning up. Simply heat and savor the good times, baby, and throw it away when you're done. You can customize your weekly meals with flexibility to get as much or as little as you need. Pause or schedule deliveries to suit your lifestyle. Don't let food dictate you. You dictate the food. Factor is your solution for fast, premium meals without the need for cooking. And celebrate Earth Day all month long. Look out for the Earth Month Eats badge on the menu for our lowest carbon footprint meals. Save the Earth, guys. Save the Earth. So head to factormeals.com/cream50 and use code cream50 to get 50% off your first box plus 20% off your next box. That's code cream50 at factormeals.com/cream50 to get 50% off your first box plus 20% off your next box while your subscription is active. Thank you so much for Factor for sponsoring this episode, and back to the episode. Do you want to practice kissing and watch Kingdom of Heaven? I like that.
We would have watched Kingdom of Heaven because it's gay.
This isn't even really that accurate.
We're gonna be so ready to kiss girls.
Yeah,
Tom.
you guys are like,
There's so much
you guys are like, you guys are underneath Tom's blankets with your shirts off, and then you whisper into his ear, "Do you think your parents would mind if I had a piece of that leftover pizza in the fridge?" That's always one of the most difficult. You go to your friend's house and they have like pop, and you're like, "Would you think your dad would mind if I had a Coke?" And you're like, "I wouldn't." like it's a fucking blood diamond in the fucking fridge or whatever.
It was Coke in the fridge and fucking Gushers.
Yeah, Gushers.
You knew a kid that had Gushers. That's like the rich fat kid snack.
Yeah. Go ahead, have as many as you want.
Staring daggers at you.
I remember one time my buddy's dad came home. He like looked in the fridge. And he was like, "Oh, what the fuck?" Like mad that like there was only like 2 Cokes left. There were 6 Cokes here in the fridge when I left.
Yeah, you guys had 2 each.
Exactly. We had two Cokes each over the course of 7 hours. Okay.
What the hell?
Okay, so I guess just none for me. Fuck. This
I
is
get it,
fucking
dude.
horse shit.
You work all day and your little arsehole son and his gay best friends fucking steal all
You
your
guys been
Cokes.
kissing upstairs, haven't you? You guys been practicing kissing upstairs. Drink by here. Let me smell
I
your
can
breath.
smell the incense sticks from down here.
I can smell the incense sticks. Why are your shirts off? We were lifting weights. No, you weren't. Yeah, Kingdom of Heaven playing at full blast, and you guys are upstairs lifting weights. Sure. Sure. You know what's funny, Tom, is that this is the first time I feel like I've ever actually heard you nervously laugh before. That feels like the first time. This feels like a genuine nervous laugh. Oh shit! Oh fuck!
I am wearing my blankie right now. It would be perfect for smooching in.
It is crazy, dude. Every time because for people that don't know, we don't see each other during this. So every time I go back and I like watch these episodes, Tom looks more and more like a fucking medieval like potato salesman. I swear to God, like it like either that or you look like a scribe sometimes because you're just sitting in total darkness with like one tiny light. And I'm like, looks like a fucking like medieval scribe, like some kind of person writing scrolls.
That's pretty sweet.
It's not bad.
See, here's the truth. I would have no blankie on or shirt at all. But
Okay,
Don
first
said
off,
that
can we just
no one likes the no shirt guy. So
Can
I
we
have to wear
please-
something.
can we
No,
please
I'm still
stop
gonna
saying-
say blankie.
don't fucking
Shut up,
say
I'm gonna say
blankie.
blankie. It's just, it is what it is.
do you say potty as well? Do you say poo poo and caca? You fucking child.
Yes. I also say tummy.
I do hate Tommy too. God, fucking Tommy is so gay, dude.
I
You're
say
so
Tommy and
fucking gay. It's
Blanky.
unbelievable. And yeah, you actually are the gayest member of this group. That is so crazy. It's a realization where I'm like, I actually haven't thought about which one of us is the gayest. You have to be the gay. You
Oh,
wearing
come off
wearing
it. You
your
thought
wearing
about
no
that every
shirt.
single day.
Wearing no shirt on the podcast all the time. You always continuously talk about how buff you are now. It's like the gayest
That's
thing.
you talk about that. You always talk about how buff
you,
I am.
You like flex,
You're always
you
like-
flex
you're
all the
always
time.
like-
You're like, I look pretty
I'm-
big, don't I? And then no one says anything, and you're like, okay, well, I guess we're not talking about that.
There's no camera, so I don't know how that would even make sense.
What do you mean there's no because you verbally say, you're like, oh, I'm looking pretty yoked again. And then like, you look back at the
You're
episode
gonna
and
have
you're like
to go
flexing to
back
yourself.
through and get the receipts.
And then all
from
the
every
other gay
episode
guys who
because
listen
I
to this
don't believe you.
podcast, all the other gay guys who listen to this podcast are like, Tom's looking pretty good. Anyone else think Tom's getting pretty big, actually?
Tom hasn't done it in a while.
That is, I'm just, you know what? I'm not saying he does it all the time. I'm just saying the
But
history
what-
of it did.
What was funny?
I don't think it
and-
ever happened.
And you
Okay.
absolutely you got what you were looking for. But the last second channel video we put out, Tom, for the whole 5-minute runtime, just has both of his arms on the table, like smashed.
Yeah, he's
into a
definitely
fist,
like looking
flexing as
himself
hard
in
as
the
he can for
yeah.
5 minutes. It's super weird. He's like, unmoving.
I need to check your DMs, dude. I
But-
need to see
but you know
what
what?
men you're
You know
messaging
what?
in your DMs.
You know what, Tom? You have gotten a lot bigger, and you deserve those guys fawning over your muscles.
I think so too. I think so too. You put a lot of time into your health and fitness and stuff like that. And I think if you want to fuck as many men as you want, you do it, dude.
And no one will stop me.
No, okay. Well, first off, that sounds like a
They
threat
won't be
to
able.
whoever you're making love to. So, watch out. watch out. Who's ever
Why do you think
on the
I'm
receiving
growing
end?
these fucking gains, bro?
So you could? Are you saying so you can have forcibly have sex with any man you want to? Is that why you're growing muscles?
You may think that, but I couldn't possibly say.
Okay. Well, this just feels like a very incriminating bit. Jesus Christ.
I'm just saying, dudes, like I could hold you both down and have my way with you. There's nothing you could do about it.
It'd be so funny to see you try to hold me down, dude. I'm so slippery. I'm moist all the time. I'm like a big bar of soap.
Dude, I just push you onto your tummy and you're not getting up.
Okay, first off, you wouldn't even be able to find me. Because you know what? You know why? Here's the other thing. You coming over to my house this year, revoked. I'm not even going to tell you where I live.
Oh, I don't have to look for the giant mansion
Yeah,
That's-
the giant mansion. I'm
that you can
sure
see from like any point in Kansas City.
that is true. I have a giant lighthouse.
The
It's a
giant Aladdin palace that just overlooks the entirety of Kansas City.
It
It's
is.
going to be hard to find.
It is a giant mosque. It's the only large mosque in Kansas City.
I'll
yes,
just
that's right.
follow the call to prayer and and there I am.
Okay. Well,
Hey
guess
there,
what?
Auntie.
Well, guess what? I'm on my fucking magic carpet flying away. And I'm like, don't let this gay man get me, is what I say. And then the local government comes in and they fucking snipe you in the head.
No, they don't.
They say, ew.
Because they want to be in on it too.
No. What do you mean be in on it? What do you mean by that?
I've struck a trade deal with them,
For what?
and they.
No, I mean
what do you think?
that does sound right. The Kansas City
Okay,
local
no, it
government
doesn't
is like,
sound
yes,
right,
please,
dude.
please rape that guy that lives in a mosque.
No. No,
I'm
no,
gonna
no.
take my blunderbuss and I'm gonna
We're
go.
sick and tired of
and
that
I'm gonna
mosque over there.
shoot you.
Let's get him and show him some Western values.
But you'll have your castle guards, so it'll be all right. With their
Well, I
big
have. Well, I
Aladdin
also
axes.
I have a genie as well, and I just wish for Tom to not exist. Boom.
Okay, that's against one of the rules of.
No,
being-
it's not.
Of the,
No.
yes, it is.
No, it's
You
not.
can't kill anyone. That's what he says.
I'm like, thank you, Mexican genie. I missed you so.
You can't kill anyone, man. Chingado.
Also, I'm not killing you. You're ceasing to be. You never existed.
Okay, well that is sort of the same thing.
No.
Dude, you're just still fucking mad that I trounced your dumbass in that Knights versus Samurai argument.
I
And
feel
this
like
is all just
you-
projection.
you know what's funny is I think that hurt you.
Yeah, well, what
I
if
think
it did?
I think you never got. I think you never came face to
What
face
if it-
that
what
a
if it did,
samurai
huh?
could absolutely cuck a knight, and it's shattering your worldview.
Well, what if it did? What if it did shatter my worldview? What now?
Well, I don't. I feel bad because then you resorted to a bit about raping me. So I don't really.
Okay, well, that's
I
because
don't really
you
know
were
how
calling
much-
me gay, and it was my only way out.
Well, dude, you're the gayest member of this group. I don't know what I'm supposed to
And
tell you.
I will rape you.
Hey, come on, man. Come on, man.
You know, you corner someone, Hunter, and they're gonna lash out the only way they know how.
First off,
All right.
First
all right.
off, you did not.
No,
I
so
didn't
Hunter's-
corner you.
Hunter's
You are
on his-
literally hypothetically cornering me. All right, I just
Hunter's on
want to
his
say that.
magic
Yeah, but
carpet.
who
No, you're not.
cornered who
You're not
first?
cornered. You're on your magic carpet flying away.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Tom is burning down your mosque. Now what?
What do you mean now? What?
What's
I'm
next?
fucking free. I told you. I
No,
wish my genies.
I shot him out of the air with my blunderbuss.
You
And now
can't,
the
you
whole
can't shoot a
City
fucking
Hall,
a Middle Eastern
the whole
ghost,
of
dude.
This whole of City Hall is bearing down on Hunter's position to share in the spoils of war.
Okay, so the hunter goes down. Where does he go down?
There he is. Get him.
You may have the first taste, gentlemen, but I want what's left.
I want to go on a record here as well. I had this thought 2 days ago. I was like, no matter what at all in this new episode of Crim Crew, I'm not going to do any weird sexual jokes because the last 6 episodes in a row, it has been nothing but sexual assault jokes, and we are becoming that podcast. I was looking back
it's
at
a
it.
cheat code to comedy. That's not our fault.
I think it really started. It started around the Lord of the Rings days, the Hobbits, and it has spiraled out of control. All right, and so much so that now even one of the hosts that it's violence between hosts now. All right,
Lord of the Flies situation.
Well, if anything, that's the best way.
okay,
No
it
one
is
else gets
contained
hurt.
at least.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, well, I just want the viewers to know.
all
that
right,
I
well
tried.
then, let's-
I tried.
I will say I feel bad for the carpet though. I liked the carpet, and you just shot the carpet.
No,
Oh, he got away.
He
Hunter
missed.
just fell off.
he missed.
Hunter cannot keep his balance 200 feet in the air on a piece of shit thin carpet.
Not only did I keep my fucking balance, I did a somersault while I was up there to fucking
you just
dodge the bullet.
You just fucking fall off. Ah!
He catches
plummet to
me.
the earth.
He catches me.
I can show you the world.
Yeah. Well, you know
That's
what?
you.
You gave me a magic carpet, and you're gonna act like I'm gonna fall off. I mean, have you seen that motherfucker in the movie? He can catch anything, dude.
He's bro. You. He tries to catch you, and you just plummet into the Earth's crust with him beneath you.
Because I'm so heavy.
No, that's
That
not
was pretty rude, dude.
Oh, so you're allowed to make fun of my latent homosexuality, but if I comment on your weight, it's game over, huh?
Well, it's a little insensitive. Is all I gotta say.
Yeah, well, maybe don't talk about how I'm gay.
Well, dude, you know what? I never even said it was a negative thing. I just said that you were the gayest person of this
Okay,
group.
well, it is a negative thing. So
No, it's not, dude. No, it's not.
Yep. Everyone, when we first started this podcast, we all agreed it's really bad to be gay.
It's not true. I remember you sending that message out, and I deleted your number, and then you begged me to get you to start talking to you again, and I was like, well, I mean, whatever, dude.
Okay, so Don, are you gonna back me up here?
Absolutely not.
We all-
Don, if you
we
touch
all-
this, that is bad.
Signed a pact in blood that said it's bad to be gay. We all agree that it is bad to be gay.
No.
And that's what this
It's
podcast
so-
We
it's so
signed a
weird you
pact
guys
in
say-
blood and cum.
This is, if anything, it's proving the point even right about the people who definitely had sex or kissed each other when they're younger, and they're like, this is like wrong, right? This is like Brokeback Mountain shit here for sure.
I want to remind the audience that me and Tom didn't grow up together, so that premise is impossible.
They definitely were
He
saw
might
each
have-
other
he
in
might
person a
have
couple times. You know,
made out-
actually to even
he
make
might have made out with someone else.
solidify this even more, they started talking to each other at extremely formative years, and then both of them have flown overseas to meet each other several times in person.
It's a
It is
story.
a literal Brokeback Mountain situation. I have no other way of saying it. Yeah.
All right, well, I will say we've never watched Kingdom of Heaven together. That's never happened.
There's little room. There's little room to watch whenever you're fucking fisting your fist deep in your body. I bet you listened to Kingdom of Heaven a bunch of times, dude.
Yeah, Don would just fucking sock puppet me to the words. His fist deep in my ass. And he would
He's
use
wearing-
me like Kermit the Frog.
He's wearing the Emperor's mask too, or whatever the fuck that guy is.
I have leprosy.
What does Jerusalem mean?
It's a place for all peoples.
Nothing.
One love
And
for all.
everything.
That's true. That's facts.
The realistic and grounded perspective of the Saracen leader about Jerusalem.
You know what? You know what though? Honestly, if I found out that you guys you did do that, I wouldn't look at you any differently. I just want to say that.
I know. Everybody
I
knows
like
that,
how
dude.
we had to get off of the rape bit to move on to the gay bit.
to move on to the Tom and Don.
Okay, well, first off,
I promised myself.
I had this beautiful bit going where you guys also consensually kissing each other. All right.
What's gay about that?
Yeah. Well, the problem isn't that it's gay, Tom. The problem comes with you're like,
We
hey, did you know I'm
already
strong
said
enough that I can force you down and do whatever I
Signed a
want
pact
to?
in blood.
Hey,
No, that's
shipping your Hunter, shipping your friends is sexual violence.
Ooh.
Okay, first
That's
off,
right.
just because you add "ooh" doesn't validify it at all.
Ooh, he's right. Oh, he got you, dude.
Oh fuck! I got. Oh fuck! Oh shit! I
You're,
was got.
you're forcing us to do things we didn't consent to in your brain, and that's not cool.
Oh my god, that's true. That's true.
How dare you think of me like that, dude?
I didn't say it was a negative. I'm sorry. I'm sorry you think it's so wrong, dude. Is all I gotta say.
Well, I'm sorry you think it's so wrong that I want to hold you down and have sex with you.
Okay.
So, if Hunter gets the magic carpet, what magic item does Tom get to hunt?
None. Not a single thing.
I don't need anything. I've got a heat-seeking smile, and that'll reach him from anywhere, and he'll come down of his own accord.
Oh god, you should say I have a heat-seeking smile.
Yeah.
God.
I put it.
You
I
are
put it
actually
up.
proving yourself to be a fucking predator, dude. That is fucked. That is a fucked thing to say. A heat-seeking smile. Oh my god.
I fucking shine it into the air like the bat signal, and you come running.
Holy shit.
He's just singing "Seek and Patrol and Destroy" poorly,
Oh
like
my-
humming the riff.
Oh my god. A heat-seeking smile is unfucking believable. For you to come up with that on the spot, it just makes me think you have definitely said that to some poor soul in your life.
Search in,
Facts.
seek and destroy. Come on, Hunter.
Sing it with me. No, it's Creeping Death. Mine and Hunter's song is Creeping Death.
We don't have a song anymore.
Yeah, we do.
No, we don't, dude.
Don't say
Oh,
that.
We sang it on my birthday that one time,
You're
and it's
gonna
still
bum
one of
me
my
out.
most cherished memories. And then, actually, this makes it worse. So we sang it on my birthday, and it was one of my most cherished memories. We sang it in the car, and then I sort of tried to sing it with you again on the last day you were in Texas, and you did not join in even a bit. So I just kind of sang it sadly to myself in the car with you next to me.
I don't think I even know what you're talking about.
Wow. I guess that tracks, doesn't it?
Yeah.
This is tragic.
It's such a forgettable day that I don't know. Just like the rudest thing you can say.
Yeah, I'm gonna laugh and pretend that didn't really hurt. as I sweat under my thick blanket.
Yeah. Take the
fan on.
fucking blanket off.
I can't. There's nothing under it. I'll put it over my shoulder like a toga. There you go.
If you became the podcast fat guy, you could take your shirt off. you have to-
If I became Bert Kreischer,
No, he's not fat enough. That's the funny thing. I think that's
Yeah,
why it's
no,
cringe.
I'm much
'cause he's
fatter
just
than
got
Bert
the-
Kreischer,
he's got the
unfortunately.
drunk belly,
Yeah.
you know?
I have like the fucking Baloo tits, the Jungle Book ape. I have his tits.
Baloo's the bear. Do you mean King Louie?
Or King
Yeah.
Louie, whatever. Or the bear. I mean, either fucking one. Those big fat fucks in that movie gyrating around. That's me. That or it's so unfortunate. I was watching A League of Their Own recently, which is that women's baseball movie. I know. And Rosie O'Donnell on that, I was like, this is a comparable build to me. Rosie, like 90s Rosie O'Donnell is a extremely similar build to what I am. Tits and all.
Do you play with your boobies?
No, but it's funny because I feel like people who have never been overweight before would definitely think like, I wonder if they like play with their tits. I wonder if fat guys play with their jiggle their tits around
I would.
like a
That'd be my
yo-yo.
first thing. I would 100% grab my titties and just like, I don't know. It'd be sick.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like I have the world and I'm
That's
not
not
even
so-
really using it.
That's not so bad. It seems like you're losing weight too. But I've seen people saying
I have lost weight. What am I supposed to tell you?
that's nice, man.
My
Nothing-
boy is on Ozempic.
No, I actually did schedule a doctor's appointment to see if I can get on it though, just to test it out and see.
Yeah, why not?
People are like, oh, the long-standing effects it has. I'm like, yeah, me being fucking morbidly obese, I bet you that is much more natural. Or people, it's funny too. People are like, you know what's the way to do it? Put the fork down. I'm like, oh, is that what? That's what I'm supposed to. Okay, yeah. Fucking idiots.
Have you tried
dude.
that?
You know what? Actually, I haven't. You know what? It's all just a facade, and it's a lot easier to blank out the unhealthy habits I have with food and other things. So it's easy as that for sure.
Yeah, I don't know. Just I would try that. And
Yeah,
then if that
just
doesn't
cut
work,
it. You just stop.
maybe try Ozempic. Yeah, if you just
Yeah.
stop eating too much,
Yeah,
I don't know.
all of the habits you've been forming for the 40 years of life that you have. You know, there
Yeah,
you go.
I'm not a doctor, so I don't know. But
Yeah, I don't
worth
know.
a shot.
Yeah, I've never experienced being an overweight person or anything, but stop. That should be it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's cool. I'd be interested to see how that goes.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. I mean, I haven't gotten on it yet. I've been doing all right without it. I just thought it would help be something I do for a bit, get to a healthy weight, then get off of it. Because the whole thing, too, is it's not a permanent solution. It just helps you get to a place. And then you have to just like maintain your new habit type thing. So
Would you get like loose skin?
yeah, definitely. I think if I lost a bunch of weight, if I got to a weight that was like what you're at, Tom, I'd have a bunch of loose skin for sure.
You could like fly off of buildings like a gliding squirrel, though.
I would hope. I'd probably get a surgery to tighten up the skin though.
100%. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So you have
Jesus
a chance here
fucking
to.
Christ.
Can
Sorry.
Can your
full of
friends
cum.
have the skin?
Oh, that is a good idea.
No.
Oh, you're so fucking selfish.
No.
You could get it. You could get it dried and stretched and put in frames, and you could sign it with a Sharpie.
I actually did have the idea of taking it and making it into a leather and making it into a sketchbook.
Oh, you
That'd
have
be,
to.
dude. That'd be sweet. You could draw drawings on it, and then
Could I have one, please?
yeah.
I could no.
You've got enough for more than one sketchbook, you bastard.
No. First off, rude. First off, very very rude. You know, you're talking about me hurting you. You know, you're the one who's really shooting shots here, dude.
Yeah, well, fucking, that's what happens, dude, with generational trauma. You abuse someone, they abuse someone else.
A few episodes ago, you asked me to draw you something, Hunter, and I forgot. And I was thinking about that the other day. 'Cause I wanted to draw it.
Oh, I did. I forgot too. I'm trying to think.
I don't remember what episode it was, or if you can't remember now, somebody in the comments should
What the
let me
fuck
know.
was it? I can't even remember. I remember the idea was sick though. I was like, this would be a really cool drawing for Don to do.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I can't think of it.
Yeah, I want to get back to
What's
sort
it?
of-
Well,
drawing stuff on the side, you know, like
You
taking
should.
breaks, working on a drawing kind of thing. So,
are you guys in production on anything now?
Yeah, we got a couple parodies going, and the Space King episode 2, obviously.
Right. That's cool. I was gonna say I didn't know if you were just super bogged down with that, or if
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. I mean, more or less, what I'm trying to I've been trying to incorporate like constructive breaks to my day, you know,
Right.
just for efficiency. So drawing again, I think would be a good idea. I thought it'd be fun to start with that. I just can't fucking remember what it was. I can't remember what
yeah, I'd have
episode
to-
it was either.
I'd have to look back at the episodes and see.
One of these psychos will remember. Please tell me.
Yeah, I was gonna say there's probably a commenter who will tell us in the comments. They'll know what it is.
Those drawings you've been doing too, Tom, are really good, really funny.
They are fun.
Tom shared his
Thank you.
recent drawings on the Patreon Premium this week.
You're only gonna see them
So
there.
good Hunter.
You're only gonna see them there, so don't even fucking ask to see them here, dude.
And for those of you who go and sign up and see that episode, I would just like you to know I tried to make it the main channel episode, but no one would let me. And for the patrons listening to this and having the time of their lives, because it's the best episode we've ever recorded, I tried to get this on the Patreon. I'm just saying.
I'm telling you, they'll feel like they got value because they'll get to.
I don't even want to.
Post
You know what,
sweet.
dude? If you're not fucking, hey, here's the thing, dude. Here's fucking big old capitalist Hancock coming back in. If you're not fucking paying for it, then don't even ask about it. All right. Yeah, I said it. I don't give a fuck. Bastards.
You know, those bastards making this podcast even sort of monetarily worth doing.
No. I'm saying the bastards are people not signed up to it.
Yeah, how are there at least 50,000 views an episode? And none of
And what you guys,
How-
50,000 people can't fucking throw us $5, and we could just be really rich and do whatever we want. Whatever, dude. You guys are fucking selfish.
What's 5 times? So we could make $250,000 a month.
Yeah, I
and it
don't
would
see
only
why
cost
that's
you
such an
$5.
unreasonable ask.
Yeah, it only costs you $5, and we could have $250,000 every month.
You put in $5 and get basically nothing in return. And then we get $250,000. And then and guess what? Oh, and we have to split it 3 ways. So it's really not that much if you think about it. Someone do the math.
week-
What's 250? What's
this
250
week-
divided by 3?
Oh, don't
We'll be up
forget we
to-
have to pay Justin.
And we have to pay Justin
pay-
$7
and
for his
Patreon.
edit. And we have to fucking
Have
give
to pay
Patreon a
Justin
cut.
$7. Give Patreon a cut. It's really not that much money left.
I would say, oh God, what are we really getting at the end of the day? Fucking $70,000 a piece a month? Whatever, dude. You guys are fucking selfish. It's just what I'm gonna say. Because like this could be such a good thing, and you guys ruin it.
It's gonna be 40 premium episodes this week too. That's
Yep.
a lot for
Yeah.
$5.
Yep, I agree. And next week we're doing a little draw along thing, and all the people over there, all the patrons in the comment section will tell you it's the best money they've ever spent in their life, and they've gotten probably more from it than anything ever.
I've never
So-
even once seen a comment that's like, it's really hard to justify keep paying for this, guys. So,
No,
that doesn't
but they-
sell you on it.
no.
then
no,
I don't know
I
what
don't.
does.
I don't think I've heard
they
that.
always they always go on to say something really nice that I can't remember.
Yeah. You know what? If they ever said that, I hope they. You know what? I hope they burn in hell.
So for $5 a month, you can have Hunter wish eternal damnation on you. If that doesn't convince you, I don't know what will.
If you don't appreciate all the work we do on the Patreon only.
We lay out our hearts and souls, and you tell us
we
it's
do.
worth less than fucking $5 a month.
No, you know what? Yeah, stop being
We-
ironic, dude.
we lay-
There's some
we lay
solid
out our
episodes
souls.
for $5.
We
Well,
lay
a
out our
lot of
souls. Yeah,
soul
sometimes we
laying.
miss recording dates and we have to push it because one of
Yeah,
us.
sometimes we spend an hour talking about Dave Mustaine from Megadeth.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it happens.
Yeah. It's the fucking way it is, dude. The way it fucking goes. That's just the way it is.
Things will never change.
Things will never be the same.
Just the way it is.
Yeah, dude.
Well, 15 minutes left. I say we slip into a nice little Sonic bit.
Pretty funny that was one of the best performing episodes.
Why do you think
Last
it's funny? It's an amazing
Just,
episode.
I think literally just because there's a high res Sonic in the thumbnail.
Yeah. Well, that needs
whenever
that
you-
needs to fucking be a lesson learned from us, then, dude.
It's
put
a good
autistic
concept.
characters-
Sonic goes to P. Diddy's island. Like, that is, solid. So
put
we
an
just need more of
autistic
those.
character onto an autistic thumbnail, and autistic people will come.
Hunter, are you ever disappointed when, although maybe
Never.
your viewers are cooler than ours, but if
Never.
you go to your YouTube app and click on the research tab to see what your viewers are watching, apart from your stuff, what kind of videos pop up for you for that?
It's mostly horror.
What kind of
horror
videos pop
stuff.
up for us? I'm going to
Well,
check right now.
Sonic speed run of that fucking Escape from the City level, or what else?
Okay,
what
well,
else is Sonic up
banger.
to this week?
How do I go to the research? Oh, there it is.
I will say after we put out Space King, for some reason, it's all related to a certain game now,
That's weird.
which was disappointing. It is really strange.
Oh, it's wiped all of our funny autistic top searches.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But for Cream Crew, I'd imagine that they're still autistic. That's the theory I'm putting down.
That is
because of,
yeah. Let's see what the Cream. I'm going to check right now. What do the Cream Crew listeners like look at? That's not the podcast. This is going to be really upsetting.
I actually have never done that. I looked at the research tab on Cream Crew. It's just people
Top searches roast comedy show.
roast comedy show.
Bob's Burgers.
Bob's Burgers.
I mean, that one was obvious. That
Family
just seems
Guy
like an
cutaway
algorithm.
gag.
Okay, you can't say that one was obvious, dude. All right, well, I mean, okay, well, I mean, that one makes sense, but
What do you mean?
Bob's Burgers?
Yeah, me drawing you that fucking picture.
Oh,
And
okay.
you
Oh,
guys
yeah,
constantly
sure.
saying that I think my life is an episode of Bob's Burgers. 'cause
YouTube
that one
animated
time I did.
series.
Here's a good one. Recent videos that our viewers all watched. Don Lemon's new show cancelled after first episode! Exclamation point! Laughing face.
History Channel on YouTube. RoboCop animated series.
Bro, yes. Sweet Baby Inc. exposed woke companies on life support.
I like that.
Drama Wars, the Ben Shapiro podcast. Uh-oh. Well, you know, sorry for cultivating the most perfect audience in existence, boys. Don't know what to tell you.
We have a very solid fan base of 30,000 people that I love. Yeah, it's pretty funny for I wouldn't say that this is. I certainly would not say this is a dead podcast or anything. But for something that is like barely promoted and stuff, I think we do pretty good. I think we do pretty well.
That's such an interesting way to start and end that sentence.
What? Was that insulting?
No, you just started it with the basic idea that the podcast is fucking dead, and then you ended it with like it does pretty good.
I don't think I said that. I said the opposite. I said it's not. Well, I said it's not really dead. Is what I said.
Is that what you said?
I mean, technically speaking, it's probably doing better now than it ever has.
Well, you know, apart from that first 10 episode run,
the glory days.
I remember it being like worrying that it had gone down to 120,000 views an episode.
Well, dude, the first episode it's like 1 million. It's like, dude, are we really doing this right now? And then the next episode was like, 100,000 views. You're like, oh shit. Oh fuck. Yeah, so funny. First episode, 1.3 million views, 1,600 comments, and then episode 2, 194,000 views.
Yeah, but the audience retention was 3 minutes. It was a bunch of retards
Pretty good.
that thought it was going to be a cartoon.
Pretty good. Pretty good. An hour podcast with 3 minutes of retention is pretty good. I like that.
Views of you.
A views a
Views
bloody
of-
well
views
fucking
of
view. You know what, dude? We're on our way back. I have faith. Because right now, the last time we've had an episode hit 100,000 views, and that's what we should be striving for, was the Joe Rogan Hates Flash Gets episode.
What was that, 8? Episode 8?
Episode 54.
Oh, okay. Nice. So the climb
Not
has been
super far
steady.
off. Not super far off.
Yeah.
And also, for some reason, our episode on the Love on the Spectrum thing, that's like it's 70,000 views.
Are you kidding?
Isn't that weird?
Yeah.
Damn. What happened with that one?
I don't know. Sometimes I think it just gets hit the algorithm. The Arthur episode was doing good before it got nuked into the fucking earth.
Did we appeal it? Oh, yeah,
It didn't
we appealed
work.
it.
Yeah.
Oh, so you can't talk about Arthur bludgeoning his sister,
can't talk about anything anymore.
basically. That's going to really resonate with our audience based off of our research tab.
Dude, we just need to lean more into it then, dude. We need to talk about all these woke companies. Our next episode, our next public episode should just be woke companies and see how it does in the algorithm search.
That's a great idea.
That's what I'm
We've got to
saying.
remember that.
Yeah.
We've got to remember that.
Write it down, dude. Write it down.
I think maybe Dan Schneider did nothing wrong. Should have been a public one. Probably would have been big.
Oh, Space Marines and Wet Dreams. That one's almost at 100,000. That's at 88,000. Number 74. Not bad.
Yeah, it's just giving the right-wing autistic retards what they want, basically.
Hey, those are my people. You shut the hell up.
You know what, dude? I thought the Mewtwo was a good one. I think we've had a lot of bangers
people like that
lately,
one.
is what I got to say.
We have.
I don't care what anybody says. And here's the thing, toots. If you guys can't fucking get behind us at our worst, then you don't deserve us at our best. That's Anna Gunn reference from many episodes ago.
If you don't,
It's a good one.
I did see somebody said, "Why is Batman and a gun?" Cass is Anagon.
Sonic.
Guess you've never heard her talk. Is what was my response to that?
Maybe, I mean, the jawlines match. Maybe she is Batman.
Forehead matches, jaw line matches,
Intense stare.
sexualized,
Bad ears.
intense stare.
I'm gonna have sex with you.
That's Batman. No,
That's
no
pretty
thanks.
good. That's a good Batman.
Yep. Yeah, I'm gonna do it.
Did you see the Batman movie, Hunter?
No,
talked about it.
the Robert Pattinson one.
Mm-hmm.
No, I never saw
Yeah,
it.
you and I talked about it. That wasn't on Green Crew though.
Uh-oh. You didn't see it, Hunter?
No, I
You've
just
seen every movie.
yeah. I like seeing a lot of movies, but I don't know. I didn't have a lot of
alright.
interest in seeing that.
That's fair.
Neither did
It was
I,
alright,
but then I
though.
watched it, and it's not too bad.
I've heard it's good. I've heard it's fine. You know what I mean? I think that the promotional campaign for it, and then I don't know. I just the superhero fatigue on all fronts is just I just don't care. Like it takes a lot for me to want to see it. Even though I know that if I saw it, I'd probably be like, oh, it was fine.
I'm vengeance.
Does Robert
think
Pattinson
it's-
do a voice like that in it, or
I
Yeah.
can't remember.
Hey, Alfred. God, I'm gonna find you, vengeance.
It's the beginning is like, I don't know. It's pretty good. I'll just say it's pretty good. Except
It's
when
not-
he's like he's doing his gay monologue, and he's like he comes out of the shadows and he's beating someone up, and he literally says,
I'm vengeance.
and then Catwoman calls him Vengeance for the rest of the movie.
that's pretty good?
What a bitch.
What a bitch! What a fucking bitch!
Dude, what a bitch, dude.
I think so. She just let him stick that one. Keep it. Woman's supposed to be by your side. Big you up.
I think she was bigging him up. Hey, Vengeance. If some woman like unironically called me Vengeance, yes, it would be gay and cringe, but my dick would get rock hard.
But it is ironic. It's the opposite of unironic. It's ironic.
Oh, you think
She's
she's
tearing him down.
Jabbing him. Oh.
She's trying to tear him down,
To
dude.
tell you what, that fucking dumb bitch does talk about white privilege.
Who?
Yeah, that was a low point of the
Catwoman.
movie.
She talks about white privilege. Why wouldn't she, dude? It's a real fucking thing, and I think it's an important thing that she should talk about.
Come
so
here,
actually,
Batman.
I'm gonna see it.
Batman, you and your military grade gadgets. You got to help me take down rich white men everywhere.
Well,
Yeah.
where do you think these military-grade gadgets came from? Who do you think invented them?
Stop it.
No, okay,
Stop.
no, just use your iPhone. Why don't you just use your iPhone right now? Who invented that?
Steve Wozniak,
Yeah, and what was he?
Jewish.
No, I'm gonna have to Google that. Wait a second, let me just
I'd
Google
have
that
to- I'd
because
have
I don't think he's Jewish.
I'd have to Google that too. I'm just going off the fact that his name's Wozniak. I have no idea if he's actually Jewish or not.
Maybe he's Polish. You don't know, Catwoman.
Oh, I don't have service. I'm just gonna choose to
Yeah,
believe.
Oh yeah, I
guess
I
we'll
do
never know.
because
I
I'm
guess
on
we'll never know.
Mobile.
I guess we'll never
and
know.
Mint Mobile gets service everywhere. I don't see anything about Judaism on his Wikipedia. So I think he's a good Christian white male.
All right, Batman.
Yeah. Yeah, I bet you wish you didn't bring up white privilege now, huh? Yeah.
Just pushes her off the building.
I'll tell you something about the makeup of the criminals of this city, too. I've had a lot of exposure.
Oh my god, Batman, you're right, and I'm gonna fuck you right now.
That's right. Bat cop. That's my brother, even more Batman. He says the Civil War is about states' rights. He says we gotta stop tearing down statues of heroes. He's wondering why Joe Biden had to make Trans Day on Easter. It kind of seems like he was actually trying to needle people for no reason.
It's good. And then Batman becomes another like legitimate racist guy with a mixed race girlfriend.
No reason.
Hey, I'm gonna say it here. Why couldn't Joe Biden have waited one extra day?
He says, why couldn't Joe Biden waited one extra day? And then it could have fallen on April Fools. And that would have been really funny. I don't agree with that last bit.
And
even more Batman.
And
20 more seconds. That's 1 minute, 20 more seconds of bro.
scene. Very nice. Good job, guys. That was very good. I thought that was very, very nice. Good job, guys. What another enthralling, dare I say, controversial, dare I say, inquisitive, dare I say, hilarious episode of Cream Crew.
It'd be nice if one of you psychos compiled a list of every Cream Crew character. Be a nice little way to go back memory lane. Every Cream Crew character, such as even more Batman and David Marvel. You know?
Do you know what I hate? We always get to like the 50-minute mark and then discover a bit worth pursuing.
I know. It takes revving up.
It just takes about that long to clear through rape, then homophobia, and we finally get to racism, which is obviously the main vein of this podcast.
So bad.
Okay, well, yeah.
Well, come join us on patreon.com/Cream Crew for the next episode.
Which is just as good as this one.
Which is just as good as that. And we're definitely about to record and didn't already record and decide it has to go on Patreon instead of on YouTube.
All right, well, I fought for the patrons.
All right, bye everyone.